Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but can go by Liz or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. My streams, they're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy! Let's go ahead and jump into Hello Kitty Island Adventure today, and the last time we adventured was actually not too long ago, because I did 2 other recordings, put those videos together, so it was a Wednesday and a Thursday that I did those. But with that, and with what I did complete a collection. If you saw the video, I did get upset about it, but it wasn't too upsetting because of what I needed to do. And then besides that, we got to say hello to visitors, but nothing super big happened. We'll see if anything happens today besides dancing, huh? Azuki's here! Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I mean, I already technically said hello to the important ones, so these are a little bit less important, I guess you could say. But I didn't actually ask for a lot. And you may wonder why I didn't ask for a lot. Well, I did my minimal research, and I figured that honestly the best thing for me to do is not ask them to collect it every day unless it's something either stagnant, so for example the fizzy ore, or it's reached max. These are not at max because I've picked some up, left some behind, but as soon as they reach max, that's more or less the better time to actually ask them to get everything. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste of time and energy. Really, truly it is, and it kind of sucks, but that's what I've been talking about a little bit in recent videos, about it being more rewarding, or if I did mention it and I cut it out, whoopsies, but more rewarding for players who play every day versus then those who miss out. Because right now, I would say it's in favor of those who miss out, which is great. But again, what about those who go in every day? Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't totally not go in every day. I mean, you know, if you want, you know, if you don't have them maxed and you want the stuff that they got, but ultimately, yeah. It's just me, though. Maybe you play differently. Maybe I'm delusional. Hell, I can be delusional. Okay, so I wasn't exactly sure I wanted to do this. I never really know anymore. There's not a lot to do. I mean, there's a lot to do, but there isn't a lot to do, and I don't really know whichever order I want to go in because I never know who I want to have with me as I do it. But let's go ahead and switch it up. Let's just take care of these two really quickly. So, whoops. And then, can we do it? Do we feel the magic? Do we feel the power of 19? Do we, Kiki? You fool! We don't. We have to wait till next time. Man, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. Deep down, it's too far away. It's gonna be slow, painful way to 20 after we get to 19, but we'll get there truly next time. So, can't, I guess, be too upset, but I'll still be upset because this little tiny 10% isn't enough for me to feel satisfied or ever complete. Though, would I have felt more satisfied and complete had I done this earlier? That is, had her as a companion when I was talking to them. I don't want to think about it. Sometimes when I think about it, it makes me sad, actually. Because of all the mistakes that I've made, so that is of what could have been closer and faster with friendship with them, and then less blossom grinding, but such is life. But I need to swap you out briefly, just because, why not? Perfect. Yeah, the flowers are all messed up. I noticed that too. I mean, I know they made, at least my assumptions, I know they made changes for the flowers. But then I know I also didn't play every day either necessarily, and I got the flowers later in my adventures. But man, I do kind of miss when they were just popping off. Made the work and effort of going to these places less like a chore. And especially with what's to come, I don't know how I feel about that. Especially since the gnolls can't collect the flowers, so it's like, what do you do? Not that they need to. And luckily, by me not logging in, at least they've spawned. Like, they still kind of grow. You don't want to use the word spawn, but yeah, I'm a little on the fence. I've been playing a bit more. Not necessarily losing. Just truly playing a bit more to get stuff, but I gotta say, I still think hard is easier than easy. But I got my chair, so that's good. I'm after the chair, but I do want the candle, of course, because we need it. But I don't know if I should get the other one on easy. That's the part I'm struggling with. I somehow got the chair before, but then I didn't get the chair. So, I swear I placed one already. I don't remember how I obtained it, but I wanted that to finally be checked off as well. I played though for kitchen items in particular, and then the candle, and then I also got the capsules. I got 3 of those capsules because yes, if you can believe it, I wasn't losing my mind that the little bit with the seed on it is called a capsule. But for whatever reason, when it comes to the peeps, they're like, those are boxes. And I'm just like, okay. Then clearly the game is wrong. Because again, these look more like boxes. But whatever, man. Let's go to easy. Don't be too greedy. Let's get it though. Oh, you sucked, Crane game. It was right there, you liars. Tell me how I can gravitate towards the other ones, and that one was just like, nope, it's you lose. You loser. It's because I was greedy to try. This is technically slower, but it's cool. We wait till it cycles around. Fun. Grab it, or I fucked that up. I fucked that up so bad. The tree, the branch, they're closer together. Oh my gosh. I've proved my skill off stream. I've proved my skill on stream. I don't like the slow. It's just too slow. I get to do it again. But totally first try. Never fucked up before. Never was trying to go after anything else. I don't know what you're talking about. Pollen puffs? Only obtained in the wild. What do you mean? Again, you can always get 1 from the easy mode, 3 from hard. And that's just the story of the Crane game. Because I'm crazy. Okay. Let me get this, and then we might have a little extra bonus surprise. for today. Which should be exciting, but maybe bananas. You know, it's very fitting. I swear one day I'm gonna select the wrong one and I'm gonna freak out, and it's gonna be totally fine, but I'm still gonna freak out. Because I also see now what I made a mistake on. Because my eyesight is so good when I, yeah. I was getting confused with these two. It was an accident. It's because I never really made one. But then I thought I made them because of that, but I forgot the little ombre symbol. It's okay. We're gonna water this before I, do the next bit. Oh, we did get a new one. The mint is new, so that's pretty cool. I'm happy about it because it's new. Very, very cool. And then quickly go over here. I just want to finish up the base portion of my exploration here. Man. Nothing really has happened over there. Okay, that's fine. But we did the main chunk, and it will forever be a pain in the butt to actually get to the next levels. But we are working our best, and I can only hope by next month we will get there, as long as I play the game more frequently. Now, before we commence Starfall, we've got these lovely quests for 3 lovely visitors that are here, but also keep in mind that, well, someone else is chilling. But yeah, they're just chilling. They were here yesterday, so just putting it out there. But before we begin, I gotta do some changing of some things and such. So until I return with the change. Okay, ta-da! You see the happy little smile? Just imagine this little tiny one, but like, you know, massive. And, you know, there you have it. I know this is a really great position. Not the healthiest, but we're gonna roll with it. Everyone's headed to go dancing, which, you know, again, would be a lot easier back in the day for me to talk to them to gather stuff. But again, I don't really give a anymore, to be honest. Until, again, they reach their max, that is the items, because it just is kind of pointless and a waste. Alright. Calming crystals. We actually get to do a quest with you. But yes, she was chilling and she didn't actually ask for anything until today. But I guess we get to find one and then supposedly give one. But we have 96, so we're fine. And then get an item with that tag for a delicious drink. I can't believe I gotta go back to the meadow. Ugh, always double check where you gotta go. You never know when you'll be disappointed that you need to return. Great. Wow, it just tells me everything. I'm gonna make this one for the sake of making it. Yes, let's go, Grandma. And then I can't believe we have to go here. And actually, now that I think about it, you can go there too. Have fun dancing. I do need to go here to do this. Pain. I just don't think it's that fun. I don't even remember how to get there. I'm just collecting these. Now, of course, by me collecting these, it doesn't affect the rate at which they show up or anything. It just, the total again is just added differently because there's a set amount that appears every day. Sigh. And that's an exit. I've seen it go to one specific spot, and actually I guess taking the cart would have been, air quotes, the easier way. You get to live. It's just like the ruins. I get so lost in here. Like, none of this makes sense to me. No matter speaking to use for like, this is connected here and that's connected there. Yeah, no, not really. And I think it's a little bit of a joke to have the iron. Okay, there you are, buddy. In here. Of course, this one did help us get over here, but when I was looking for the final one, it's not good. These are the common crystals, and I know I didn't need to go in here to collect it because I already had them, but just in case if you were curious on where they were. Again, there's a lot easier ways to get here and such, but they seem to only appear in here as well. But we don't really need to use them for really much. I don't really know what the future, if anything, holds near and dear to them, but yeah. So, this is also the other way that we can enter, but I never think about that. I don't. No! No! Did that all wrong. Now, well, I would love to still have the cute little smile showing. I'm actually going to sit a little bit more properly than this. So, though, we are basically gonna hit all these up. And then we'll go to Pico at some point. I'm forgetting where I put her. Was she here? Oh no. I mean, I can look at the visitor, but yes, I moved them around. I think she is. I would love for that to be over there, but Evie's gonna chill over here for now. Yeah. Oh no, swamp. Oh duh. I moved other people, and right, and then I made one in the swamp. Yeah, swamp is the last place I would check. Okay, my bad. My bad. Good thing I did check. So yeah, then we'll stay here basically, take care of giving it to Pico, and then we'll carry on as it were, but yes, this is fun. Okay. Been a while since I've done this on foot and actually went over this way. I was about to say, am I clipping into it? I hope not. I really hope not. And do that again. It's just, again, the nicest spot for all of them. And then this random patch. Pistols. Oh, I forgot that one. It's okay. But yes, I'm thinking of another little one that's over here. Spectum. there. Darn. Oops. I don't need that. And then we go over here. Look at this. I'm trying to get to them without opening it too much. But it's sometimes a little difficult. I think all those are gonna be almost normal. Not fancy. Tragic. Ever so tragic. These are all off though. All off. Okay. My bad. These over here. These. And then we'll go and miss it, and that's okay. Where Hello Kitty is, that's where we go. The present! There you go. I can use one of these. We get the smallest box on the planet, and that's what I mean. A box. Get out of here. Add more emphasis on that box bit too. Actually, are they still gonna be here? Because this will actually make it easier for the other bit that I need to do really quickly. Why are you leaving? There's no need to leave. That's happened before. That's so weird. I don't get it. I'm not gonna pretend to understand. Again, one day in this dance hall, there'll be different music playing, and I'm gonna be so excited for it. I have no proof of that, I just have hope. That is literally all I'm going by. Nothing more, nothing less. I forgot that that knoll over there does not have one, nor does that one over there. And they're just here. It's so fascinating. Okay. Back to our bestie though. For collecting stuff for us, because that's all we really care about. Okay, Ruby. Now that we've taken care of your first quest. So it's so good to see people. Time to hunt around. All he eats is cheese and crackers. Oh. We get a fizzy crystal. And then see you later. And then, yeah. I got very specific music playing. I wonder if you have two. Is it just the last one you go enter? Oh, you go enter. That's when you've entered? I mean, I guess that would make sense. One day, right. Let's then, sorry. Go here. I guess I don't need to have her with me. Gemstone Mountain. Hilarious. The game is. It's not like we were totally not there for like a few, huh? Ha! I did not have to hit the button for that. That's funny. Okay. I'm just gonna make one. Nice. Okay, so let's actually go to the right spot. And say hello to this little cutie. I mean, it has to be right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, offense. Sticky apple. On the other side. Man, they did this with all of them. I don't get it. I know this is a tropical island, but I love wearing very fancy outfits to the beach. Oh, by the way, I thought you might like this. Thanks for being out today. I'm gonna head out change. Will you change outfits? Again, some of them actually come with their outfits on. I don't get it. For better friends, I can see myself living here forever. I do not understand. Because then in the previews, they have their outfits on, I swear. You can see it. Makes no sense. But we're good. I'm good. First one down. Excellent. But yes, sorry. I also did not cover the, you missed it! That is missed the other episode, video, you name it, part. Then, ta-da! Made every single one. It is a travesty. We can interact with that. I had no idea. Makes sense, though. This mirror. Though that, we cannot customize these. Because that would be cool. I was missing 2 of the recipes, if you will, the crafting recipes, because I refuse to look in very specific places for chests in the ruins, but I found them with the help of the internet and then made them. But happy again, though, that I found most of them on my own. Or if you know, if you didn't know, sorry, I'm happy that I did find most of them on my own. I definitely could have found the others, but it would have taken a bit more effort in me searching around, and frankly, as I mentioned in the other one, it was like my least favorite place to be, so. Like, it was cool and all, but I was pretty much tired of it all because of the puzzles. We gotta go here. Not a very puzzle person. Nope. Nope. I cannot and will not pretend to be either. This one, it had the starfall over here at some point, which, again, too, last time, actually, I did have it where it glitched out on me. It just crashed. I have no idea why, but it freaked out with one of the requests because I was supposed to fish a fish, but instead I made a rare candle and it basically considered that as me fishing the fish, which was really weird. And then I was about to do something else and it was like, burp, error occurred. So, right. But then luckily nothing else happened after that, but it still sucked. And then the starfall was supposed to happen, and it did happen, but it felt really short. So I think it got interrupted. But my goodness. Thank you for the ribbon. Would you mind if I stayed in my visitor cabin forever? Yes, so wonderful, like a permanent vacation. If you need anything, yes, yes, yes. Just ask. So, now we just need one more, and then we'll have the whole family for Hello Kitty. Look at that space, just one more. Grandpa. Grandpa! It's fine though. And then, yeah, that's basically everyone. And then, technically, he visited. No, because I mean, they're just here existing. But he visited, and we took care of the quest. But, Alas, what story is there? Which also I feel like with her friends, things have been glitching out with them. I must say. I blame them. Oh man. It's like, that doesn't count. Gather all those. But yeah, hi. Is you, pal? Well rested. Fabric. You're welcome. Why didn't you ask for a quest today? No fair. But we'll go out here too. And then get these. So it's again the only place I have that egg. And then, yeah, I guess go back here. He'll find his way. Oh yeah, I refuse to get a sunscreen today. My bitterness of the sunscreen only being here. Oh my gosh, finally? Are you serious? That was a shock. I cannot believe we collected all of them. It's a fever dream collecting these. I'm just like, did I? When is a new one gonna show up? Which technically, yes, going through the ruins, another comic did show up. However, I don't think they should be in the ruins. Again, the complaint being, there's no reason to go back there unless what, you're gonna search and scour for the Top Hat Gudetama? I mean, again, I couldn't care less. As bad as that sounds, but I really could care less. And then what, to get a critter? And then that's it? It's not very awe-inspiring to me to do that. But hey, if that's something that you like to do, don't let me yuck your yum, but I want a reason, personally. And not just me searching high and low and sure, online we'll have some answers about where things are, but not in the same way, you know? It really isn't. At least I don't think so. Then you go to those places and you're like, it's not here! Oh yeah, that sneaky little flower. And the stick. What? Okay, it's fine. Okay. I was more surprised that it shot it out over there. Again, the most expensive cucumber slices you could ever purchase. It's fine. I am not getting any of these because I'm trying to save on sunscreen. But that one doesn't cost sunscreen. But the reason why I haven't bought some things is because I'm saving on sunscreen. So it's more also been in my melodies. Saving on the sunscreen. No, that was random. No sunscreen needed here. Okay, nice. Getting us extra so that I can go ahead and dye it. Thanks. Or needing to decorate mannequins for the visitors because they like that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, what? But yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna dress up as a lemon. But I guess I could get the others. But I could make the other. There is that option. Rose red. And then not there. Here. Oh gosh. And then if I go back, I have to scroll again. It's... Nope. That needs to change so that this is less painful. Yoy yoy. I now see what's happened. I get it. I did have this on my shoulders and then it fell. It faded. Camp logo. I don't think I've read that as camp logo in my head. I think I've read it as something else. More like top hat logo. I don't matter speaking. Oh boy. And then there we have it for the bags. Cuckoo. But then for the trunks, oh my word, reef. And then as for the wafers, and I've already done them. I'm like, well, I was just lazy. I guess not. Cool. But I also was kind of lazy. But also interesting that the black was actually at the top. Because sometimes it's more so on the bottom. The list. So, here we are again, but here's that sunscreen business that I was talking about. I don't need to get anything, unfortunately, but thank goodness I already got those, right? Because it has not snowed in a hot minute. There you go. No one's banning my sweet pianos though, which is funny. So what I've been doing here is basically I have been slowly but surely just trying to get everything, and I've just tried to go for the more expensive and then going from there basically. So I'm going to do this again. It's a stagnant number. I can't believe he helped us get another. What a guy. Everyone's returning from dancing the night away. But looks like it's going to just be sunny later. But again, if we look at the rewards, now we have it in sight. 4 days and counting down for the part 2 of the Sunshine Celebration. So that should be interesting to dive into. Because also, while I was confused at first, I will admit, for the events, I was like, why is there a hat? It looks exactly the same. I actually watched a video online today from the Sunblink team, which I also found it a little funny how they didn't actually have a post yet about the new physical copy of the game, only for the Nintendo Switch. I mean, not that you can't put it in the Nintendo Switch too, but it was funny how it was for Nintendo Switch. If you heard me from the last video, you know what I was going on about maybe, or if you don't know, look it up and you'll know. But with that, there's a little something extra for that one. So I'm gonna have to aim for it when the next celebration drops. But otherwise, yeah, it's just slowly trying to get everything from all there is that I'm trying to collect, which is fun. Buddy, never mind. All right, time to talk to you in the most... Oh, let's see, painful way possible. So, is it something else? Is it comics? Ultimate Comics, yes. Oh. What? Oops. I could make another? Sorry, wrong button. Clearly you can tell this happens so often for me that I know exactly which buttons to hit. I didn't know. But there we go. Oh my gosh. Only took forever and a flippin' day. It's gonna now officially rain later. But I just wanted to do that because, yeah. Finally, dudes, what the heck? All the way back in February, man. Then March, June, July. So I guess really it hasn't been that long, but it's been that long. And then we already did this, so it's funny that we could do it again. I hate that that's right here. It makes no sense to me. The comics are the weirdest thing in this game. But furniture, so close. I just need that couch. Just need that couch. And then as far as, of course, yay, comics, only 5 more. But as far as stars go, there we have it. First stars, 34 out of 51. We're getting there. And then, of course, 5 stars, 18 out of 49. Interesting, huh? Very, very interesting how these do not add up. But I'm not questioning the game's numbers. Because, of course, the numbers here said we need to just get to 5 stars. And in particular, what we really want to have again is Chico to come by again, as well as Nina, which it's going to be a little bit till they drop by again, but those are my, I would say, top 2 that I really want to have visit by far more sooner than anybody else. But it's fun to have also the others jump in on visiting, which again, unfortunately, some of them I missed out on the time that they were visiting, but hopefully they'll return. And of course, there are a couple that, well, or you could say more than a couple, that their time is not yet. To say the least. Yeah, I've put 0 effort in that whole bit, but nevertheless, there's one also without an outfit. But yeah, see, like, sure they have a little bow there. This one character does not. But like, they show them in the outfits. And then they appear not in their outfits, but then others appear in their outfits. It's weird. Let alone having actual outfits. It's weird. I wish that was fixed. And speaking of fixed, hopefully the other bumps and bobs are fixed as well in the game. But that should do it for our little extra visit here in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I say extra because it feels like extra again, because I've been playing so much. But even though I've been playing so much, and we do have something to look forward to, I will probably not play for the next 2 days. So that means womp womp for Wish Me Mel, but that's okay. Again, it's gonna be one whole level and then one whole extra level. And it sucks, but it's just the way that I played the game. So just be careful of what you play when you play it and how you play it. But this is also where we stand. This is not gonna happen anytime soon. This is closer as long as Tam has a quest. This is what we're really working towards, the grand goal. So, we're getting there, slowly but surely. But the next time that I do jump in to Hello Kitty Island Adventure, will we get the generous opportunity in actually being able to give, Wish Me Well, yes, a beautiful blossom, and that way we can grow friendship? Or will we be cut off short and thus still have to grind? And who will come and visit? And when will we see another friend or two? I guess only time will tell. But that will be next time. I will be sitting back into the normal position versus having a beautiful banana friend on my head, but as another POV for you all to get a nice close-up feel of what it is to have a beautiful banana friend smiling at you, hoping and wishing that you are having a grand old day. Happy smiles. That's right. And then the tippy top / featuring me in the background. Very nice. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lister Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.